So guys, with the happenings in the country, who we on earth in this world want to come to this kind of country where everywhere, every corner, it is all about violence, crime here and there? Who wants to come to that country, let alone coming to invest in this kind of place? It's now becoming a normal thing. Everywhere in the country is one problem or the other, one challenge or the other. Just look at what happened in Rivers State. Has gunmen storm funeral, shoot top politicians, kidnap guests in Rivers. A funeral party ended abruptly after some gunmen stormed the party and shot politicians and kidnapped some guests. Some of the abducted victims are identified as Sonny Hart, Thomas Allison, and Theophilus Ibiama, among several others. Chairman of Bonny Local Government Council, David Irimaha, and lawmaker representing Bonny constituency in the Rivers State House of Assembly, Abiye Blessing Pepu, escaped being killed in the attack. The incident happened during a funeral at Finiapiri Ama, Banigo Isile Ugonu community in Borno local government area of the state, while the local government chairman and the state lawmaker escaped. The leader of the Bonny Local Government Legislative Assembly, Miriam Hart, who was among the guests, was unlucky. Miriam Hart, it was gathered, was hit by bullets and now battling for her life at an undisclosed hospital after sustaining gunshot injuries. Eyewitness told newsmen that Pepu, Irimaha, and Hart were among guests who were in the community to attend the funeral of late Kenneth Kalada Banigo when the gunmen who were masked struck. The lawmaker, local government chairman, together with other guests, tried to get to the waterfront to board their boats and escape. The gunmen later abducted a number of persons and took them away into the nearby creeks. The matter has been reported to security agencies, the eyewitness said. Kingsley Jumbo, Special Assistant on Media and Publicity to Pepu, in a statement said the Rivers State lawmaker representing Bonny constituency, Honorable Abiye Blessing Pepu, and the Executive Chairman of Borno Local Government, Honorable David Rogas Irimaha, earlier today escaped being abducted by masked gunmen. You see what is happening? So, of course, I know that you'll be able to deduce what really happened. You could see that maybe this is a political whatever. It has a political undertone. Onto what? You know, it's like this violence is just like a free fall now. These people committing all manner of things. These are the pockets of the ones happening in the country. Not to talk of the one that is well coordinated corporate ones that are happening in the north. And those ones are trying to transport it to southern parts of the country. But you know, these days you hardly hear about a normal robbery and the incident that has been happening in the southern part of the country. But make just ones that we have at the issue of Ediboko and the Fulani Esme, and which they have, some of them have transformed into this kidnapping of a thing. Now this one is still coming again. We know this has been the trend or the normal thing in before, but all of this, when are we going to get out of all of this? All of this should have been the thing of the past, but we are still seeing all these things happening now. All these things happening because of what? You should know, maybe because of election, because these people, it's just mainly politicians that they really targeted. Thank God for those who escaped, and we pray for those who are for sustained injuries, you know, to recover on time. Wish them quick recovery. Everywhere is just all about this. By the time, you know, the international community will be telling their citizens to avoid some areas, to avoid some areas, to avoid some areas. When people are hearing this thing from the outside, how do you expect them to come? How do you expect them to feel free and come to this kind of place? Even the people, we are there, people that are living in the country, everybody's afraid. Nobody's sure of anything. When you are that is why when you are going out, you have to pray. You want to open your car, you have to pray. Just going for a funeral, see what they made, and nobody ever envisaged that such thing could even happen. So you are going for party now, you have to be praying. Anywhere you are going, you are sleeping, you are praying. Every time, prayer, because those who are saddled with the responsibility of, you know, to protect lives and property, they are doing something else. Whether they are sleeping or their efforts or their best is not just enough, because they will tell you that they are trying. No. For how long? We have been on this journey for a very long time. For how long are we going to continue like this? How long are we going to be to continue like this? You see some people, firing words of, words, threat here and there on the altar. A lot of them are doing all manner of things. Everywhere is just upside down. At the end of the day, we'll be bragging and says, we are cultured people, this and that. Others say, Oyibo, this and that. They don't have culture. We have culture. What kind of culture is this? You say, we have respect. All those people, their culture is somehow. No. What kind of culture is it? Some people will tell you, it is the white man that brought it, whatever. Of course, they have their good and their bad, which, of course, we have our own good and bad, which we have to have left behind. But no, we don't want to. We don't want to leave all of those things behind. We don't want to embrace good way of living. It's just by violence you have to take other people's life in broad daylight. And at the end of the day, the worst part of it is that there will be no investigation. Even if there's an investigation, you will not hear anything again. You will not hear anything again. That is where the problem lies. That is where the problem lies. They won't do anything. Because if things are being done in the past, it will serve as a lesson. Of course, in all countries of the world, they have crime has been going on, but it's in a minimal way. But as it's just a free fall. Like I said, this will have a political undertone. Let's hear what people are saying concerning this. That's my opinion, because from the account of what we've been told, you will know that there's political undertone with this. We have started seeing the result of a Hausa youth who were trooping to South East during the interstate lockdown. They have started carrying out their assignment. Really, do you think this is all about Hausa people? I strongly disbelieve that or debunk that. You better identify your problem before theorizing yourself. Okay. Hausa man on the creeks. Your indigene must be involved. Check well. God have mercy. Free the kidnapped and heal those that have gunshot wounds. Guest, that is a speech. Felonious planning coup against elected government in Nigeria. Better watch your statements in the media. If good is good, if gunmen will be targeting our corrupt politicians, they will be forced to change. No, not them, it is dog eat dog. It is dog eat dog. Because that is the precedent that has been set. It's not as if because it is them, not them, where they say they are doing themselves, not they do themselves. Of course, it's the Hausa and Fulani talks that were handed guns during the presidential election. Now they are handful, but the greater part of the blames still goes to the southern people, the politicians who refused or who reduced their integrity to north by following Aboki like slaves. I don't understand. This thing happened in Rivers State. I don't know. Nobody can say this kind of a thing, the kidnapping or the killing of all this whatever has not been happening. Nobody can say it has not been happening. Politician killed at a funeral in Rivers shows that nobody escaped the wrath of vandalism, which is mostly the handwork of politicians. It is very unfortunate for Nigeria and Nigerians for the high level of insecurity of life and property of Nigerians today. So be it somebody is insinuating whether it is from this side, it is not from this side, the government is supposed to do the right thing. But they won't do it because in the past, it's been a free fall. So how are they going to go about this? Because they pick and choose what they want to investigate or what they want to, the case they want to treat. And that's why we are having all of these things. But I believe that the families of those who are involved now, they would know, they know what has really come upon them, because it is not a palatable thing. They are the ones that will feel it better. When everybody needs to talk, because you think maybe I'm safe, it is not my portion, it is not my this, it is not my that. When you don't do when you don't do what you are supposed to do, and you think that you are safe, you are immune from all those things, it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. That's why we need to speak up and force the government to do the right thing. So guys, leave your comment below and let us have your take. Thank you.